Poudre, it's Mr. Miltenberg from down in the counseling office. I hope your first day at virtual learning yesterday went okay. For those of you that don't know, I worked for a few years as a counselor and a teacher for an online and blended high school, working with students across the globe. So I know a little bit about this distance learning thing, but what I probably know and appreciate best from having had that experience and then going back to Poudre is that I can speak for everyone at Poudre when I say that your teachers, counselors, all the staff miss you a ton, and we wish you could be having a normal day with you right now more than anything. That being said, we do still want you to learn and learn well. So today for advisory, we are going to take a look at what it takes to set up a successful virtual or distance learning plan and help guide you through that. Here we go. All right, let's talk about how we're going to create our virtual learning plans. Really, when we back up, one of the most important things I think my high school counselor ever told me was to keep in mind that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. So does that mean that we don't want to sort of plan ahead and have an idea of where we want to go? No, but we do have to remember that our ICAPs or our individual career and academic plans really are sort of guides or sketches, but the interruptions and disruptions are inevitable, but how we respond is going to be up to us. So what's going to determine our response? And here's where we really like to think about this in terms of something called the ABCs of thinking and behavior. So the A for activating event or experience. And really this can be anything that you do or anything that happens to you. And then you're going to have your belief. So that's some sort of worldview or something deep-seated in your brain about how you think about yourself or the world around you. And then based on that, you're going to have a consequence, a way that you're going to feel or a decision that you're going to end up making as a result. Let's take a look at some examples of this. So just to keep it in terms of school, let's say the activating event or experience might be that you receive a low grade on a test. If your belief happens to be that I'm not smart, school's not my thing, the resulting consequence might be, I knew it, I feel sad, I feel ineffective, why bother trying in the future? I'm not going to do well anyway, right? If we take that same event, receiving a low grade on a test, but instead we have this belief that I'm capable and generally I'm someone that usually does well at school, then my consequence is going to be disappointed but optimistic. I'm going to get some tips from my teacher, study smarter next time, and pull my grade up to make up for it. Similarly, if we have a totally different or opposite activating event, like a high grade on a test, that belief still comes into play. So if my belief again is I'm capable, usually do well, I'm going to look at that high grade and say, great, my hard work paid off. I feel proud and I'm going to keep going. But if we flip that and we have that same I'm not smart, I'm not somebody that does well at school belief, then our consequence is going to see, it must have just been good luck or the test was too easy. I'm still going to feel that same sense of doubt and be convinced that I'm going to do badly next time. So when we think about those core beliefs, we need to think about which ones that we need to have to help us navigate unexpected changes like what we have going on right now. And in general, I think if we think about it, we believe that when change comes, Poudre students and teachers are capable, we're adaptable, and we're effective. And I think that's the reason why we feel like we can manage this whole situation super well. We believe in you guys, and we're going to get through this together. So let's move ahead and start looking at how we're going to design plans to do that.